Welcome back to Dope Discussions with Dick and Dank. And guess what? Guy on the couch is in the house.
G.o.C,
as he prefers. I don't think that that's a better name. I'd rather go with Guy on the Couch. I'm just saying.
I'm a big cock. Or G.o.C.
If you say so. So it is good to be back. If you're picking up some background noise, we did move the studio temporarily. Trying things out, we're outside. Got my fancy $5 wind filter on the microphone, and we'll see what happens. Oh, Mr. Dick can't wait. He's already lighting up his pre-roll.
But it ain't working.
Well, did you listen to episode, which episode? 2? 3. Pre-rolls. How to properly get them. There's a video on our website. How to properly prepare your pre-roll so it smokes nice and even. Now, my neighbor's so kind. She has us wash her dogs when they're out of town, which as neighbors would, you know. And she was buying, you know, you go on vacation, got to buy something for the neighbor. It's like, shit, what do I buy the neighbors that I don't know that well? Some little trinket or something. So she did find fun stuff that I liked. I got a female bottle opener with her like bending over, you know, with her ass out. I was like, I appreciate that, but she went to leave. It's like, you know, before you go stress out, trying to find some. I do take gifts from the dispensary. And ever since then, she's like, oh, okay. So she's getting me pre-roll, she's getting me edibles, and
Damn.
All for watching her dogs. Like, fuck, I'll do that all the time.
Hell yeah.
You can put up with a lot more bullshit when they're
Yeah.
bringing back pre-rolls.
As I tell you, I'm not a huge fan of pre-rolls. They never burn evenly for me, but thanks to your demonstration of the day, how you loosen it up and kind of get it even out, and you know, from the packaging and how it settles or whatever, makes it smoke better and more evenly. Oh, you're canoeing right now.
Well, I am a little bit.
You didn't prep it right,
Well, yeah.
or didn't light it right.
No, see, what I've noticed lately sometimes is the weed itself affects how it goes in the joint.
Okay.
And like maybe it's slightly damp.
Okay. So more dank weed burns different, which I understand that.
Yeah, professional can fuck up too.
Fair enough.
But it smokes, and that's all that matters.
I like that. So I did use that. I did loosen it up. I did one, and then I had Banjo do the other one so she could learn how to prep the pre-roll, and they smoked very nice.
Did they?
And again, to me, I like it where you're sitting around, hanging around, and hanging out, you know, using that pre-roll. It's a social aspect of it. Burns slower, smokes slower.
Yep.
But we're also used to smoking the bowl, so we just sit there and sucked it down like a construction worker on smoke break. Oh, yeah. But it was enjoyable, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. No. What was I going to say?
I can't tell you that.
I have, since the last episode that we got together and we were talking about that, you were talking about packing cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I have started to, after I loosen it up, like, you know,
Yeah.
tapping the joint down on the bottom on like fucking concrete or whatever to pack it just slightly. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I have picked up another tip from you.
Or an old smoker's trick was just against your
Yeah. Well, that's what I was telling him.
itself against your wrist.
Because he was talking about the.
okay.
Real light. Go tap, tap, tap.
Oh, see,
I've seen people do that.
Cigarettes, I pack
No,
them tight, but yours, yeah.
No, but a pack.
Yeah.
You don't have a pack of joints.
No, they come in packs, though.
Are they like a cigarette
No,
pack?
No, they're loosely
Yeah.
just
they're-
laying in there.
But
Yeah.
I've seen somebody with a single cigarette used to tap
Yep.
it on their wrist.
Yep.
Just enough to
True.
pack it a little bit
Yep.
without breaking it.
So
I
I
have
don't know.
seen that.
I really don't understand why I have to break it up, you know, and roll it around and make it look fucking feel pretty,
But-
and then tap it again
Yeah. Then
to
don't-
make it smoke. But
I
for
think I
some
know
reason
why.
it does.
I think
Okay.
I know why.
Why?
So I've been to the
I'm
tobacco
sticking.
factory where they make, you know, cigarettes, where they're drying it out, drying the leaves, and it blows through a tube, but it's really fine when they pack the cigarettes. They shove it in there tight, and it's all smooth. When you're getting a joint, they just ground it. It's maybe chunky, it may be loose, so it's probably packed in there in different, like, you know, globules or whatever. So when you break it up and loosen it up,
yeah.
it's probably dried out a little bit more, and then you can tap it back into place.
I
where
think
it's
you're
nice
right.
and
That's you might be onto something.
That's what
These are some dope discussions.
I hope
This
so.
is pretty fucking dope. With
DickandDank.com.
and the guy in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I do like to rock. Guy in rocking chair.
Well, first I want to thank Mr. Dick for bringing us cookies, his homemade cookies. So you grew the weed?
Grew the weed.
You made the butter from your weed?
Not from the weed. Not from my
You
weed.
keep doing that to me.
This was so. Did we talk about the cheap weed in Oregon on the podcast? I know you and I talked about it.
You mentioned something about Oregon.
There you go.
No, not Oregon. Washington. This was Washington.
Okay, no.
So I remember texting you about being able to buy $30 ounces in Washington.
Yes.
You're like, "Ooh, pick me up some," and I was like, "Wow, we already left."
Dick.
Yeah,
That's why you're a dick.
that's true.
Dick.
I got home and I smoked a joint of it, and it was fucking awful.
Oh, really?
That's why it's
Awful.
cheap.
Right. I mean, just awful.
I'm a
Poor-
firm believer in you get what you pay for.
Right. Yep. Poor app. But I was in another state where it had been legal for a long time, so I thought maybe,
Yeah.
like, I wasn't trying. I didn't think I was being completely stupid.
Yeah.
To expect their fucking cheap weed to be.
But what was wrong with it?
It just the taste was awful.
Really?
Awful.
Did you get ripped though?
I don't. Huh?
Did you get stoned on it?
I don't remember. I think I
What
quit
would you say was awful then?
the taste.
The taste.
Just the taste.
So I had those 3 ounces, and they were so cheap. So that's what I've been making butter with, and I just used the last ounce on this butter.
Okay.
So maybe my next go around in the tent, I'll have enough extra to start making butter with. And
That's
then
what
it
I'm
will
really
be-
curious about, where it's you grew it, planted the seed, grew it from a seedling, planted it, harvested it, dried it, buttered it,
Yep.
baked it,
Yep.
ate it.
Yep. That'd be fucking cool. It'd be even cooler if I could make cookies from scratch.
You're on your. Why can't you?
I'm not a good baker. I mean,
I can do
could.
that.
Well, I'll give you the butter and you make the fucking cookies.
I'll make the brownies. I can make
What the fuck is
cookies.
guy on the couch doing?
Stepping in dog shit.
Stay out of my dog shit. Hope it wasn't Big Red. He leaves some pretty big pies.
He fucking stay.
It's like 2 weeks in a row I've stepped in it.
He stay.
One of the perks of being outside. Now, I tells you, watch where you
No.
step. But you're better at it at your house of picking up after your dog.
If I
I leave
may.
it up to my kid, and that's where it's
When
at.
we were here last time, your dog sat on my foot and had shit on his ass.
You know, I think it's just what they think of you, guy on the couch.
Now this time, I don't know where this came from. I'm guessing your yard.
I think they're saying he's shitty.
Yeah, I think so too. Kind of like that weed from Washington.
Exactly. We're on to something. Now, the other person I want to thank today was my good buddy Joe down at the dispensary.
J. Joe.
Hey, Joe. He's at the local dispensary, one of my favorite dispensaries, by the way. But they have the split medical side and recreational side. So they have both, but not in the same building. There are some where it's advertised recreational, but you get a discount with your medical card.
Yep.
And there's others that have a separate side, and only medical card shoppers can buy on the one side. I'm not fully aware of all the products because I only shop on the one side of what you can and can't get. I believe you get access to more higher concentrated products, the dabs, the oils, the butters, the creams.
I think the THC content in the weed can also be higher there.
Okay.
I
Now,
think.
I've been buying the infused shake. Now, I don't know if that's available on the other side. I guess I should check.
I don't know about there, but you can get it where I usually get.
Okay. And for those of you who don't know, infused shake, I think we talked about shake before. Shake is, you have the flower, you grew it, but in the, where their farms there, they're harvesting it and picking it, and you get the little pieces that fall out or the buds that don't quite cut it. They'll sell some as popcorn where it's like the misshapen buds, they're not fully grown, and they'll sell it as popcorn. And then the shake is like the little bits and pieces and stuff that fall off where they're trimming and sweep it all up. It's still good weed. It smokes well. It's got the keef in it, which is nice.
Same amount of THC content.
Same amount of THC because it's from the same flower,
It just
same
doesn't
plant.
look pretty
Yeah.
in a glass jar.
And then the infused shake is when, now I don't know how they get to the sand process, but if you're making butter and oils and dabs, then I believe it's just part of the drying. It gets hard, and it's
Yeah,
more of a
yeah.
drier product. And then they mix that back in with the shake and mix it all up, and then that's an infused shake. So you get the THC content from the flower plus the content from the sand, as you will.
What's the percentage usually on the stuff that you get?
They're good 50-60% on the infused shakes.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
it's nice. And the flour, like I said, I'm good if you can get something 33. It's hard to get one over 30. It's usually about 28. Now they consider anything over 20% THC high THC.
Right.
So I usually don't. Now whether it's just my own personal beliefs or preference or just a mindset that I feel I have to get the highest every time.
I think it's a mindset.
It probably is.
That buddy of mine that we talked about that teaches me how to grow weed, when I talk to him, he doesn't give two shits about the. I mean, there is to a point, THC content is important, but he is all about the terpenes.
Yeah.
You know, and so.
And that's what I need to learn more about.
But he also yes, we all do, but he also doesn't smoke as much as we do, so he's
Okay.
more of a connoisseur.
Okay.
If
Because
that-
then I feel you're looking for taste and
Yep.
smokability and
Yep.
stuff, and I can tell the difference on a taste. You can taste the blueberry and some of the other ones and stuff. So I do enjoy that part, but I don't go shopping for that. I do ask for highest THC, and I just feel like if I'm using it for medicine, to me that just feels like the higher THC is stronger. But if there's a different measurement, but when I say the terpenes, I need to get better about asking the bud tender, you know, which flowers are gonna help me here. But I've been using the iHeartJane app, and it links with your dispensaries, and you can pre-order right there.
Really?
You can do it for medical or recreational, so the order's waiting before you even get there. So you can have time to shop and look and see what the prices are. You select, put it in your cart. Now they have to pay cash,
Yeah.
but you can put it in your cart and they have it ready for you when you arrive. So you go there, they got your names. Yep, I got a pre-order. And a lot of times the dispensaries have a separate line for pre-orders, because you can go in a faster line because you have a pre-order because your order's ready to go. Pay cash and you're gone.
So is that like leafy?
Leafly, yep, same thing,
Leafly,
same
but
thing.
just
But the
different.
iHeartJane, I think, connects with. It's kind of like if you're subscribed to. So the dispensary wants to get out there, get known, so they have their website.
I got you.
But you can link with iHeartJane or Leafly or whatever.
I got you. So it's the same as Leafly or Weed
Yeah.
Maps. It's
Yep.
just another. I got you.
Exactly.
I got you.
But I usually like the one from the store itself because I think you're going to get the most current inventory levels.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to give my buddy that teaches me everything on Instagram is Daily Homegrown, which is daily.homegrown.
Daily.homegrown.
Yep. So
All
if you
right.
want to check him out.
Absolutely. Now he's the one helping you grow
Yep.
Has he checked us out?
He has.
Nice.
He loves us.
Hello?
in a non-perverted way.
Daily homegrown.
In a little bit of a perverted way.
Okay, I can
Yeah,
appreciate
not that
it.
there is anything wrong with that.
Gay
Yeah.
porn?
But huh?
Were we talking about gay
Now
porn?
you're going to the gay porn.
You brought up the gay porn.
I think he watched your porn. That's why he
think
brought
so
it
too.
up.
I think
Did it turn
I think
you
he's a little
on?
jealous.
He probably.
We don't have
Yeah.
to ever say gay porn again.
Then why'd you bring it up?
I would just like to point out that neither Dick nor Dank brought up gay porn.
Boom.
Gawk.
However,
Gawk
the
did.
Gawk,
The Gawk.
He's all about that gay
who
porn.
is all about the Gawk, brought
All
up the gay
about that
porn.
Gawk.
So he's a little
About that
bit.
Gawk. About that
Gotta
Gawk.
work on that name.
All about that Gawk.
You know what I just realized? We're like all fucking talking real loud, so we get up to the mic. but
Yeah. I know.
Your neighbors are.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, what are they
Everybody
talking
can
about?
hear. Luckily, it's a very small rural town where nobody can hear. But as my sign says in the backyard, it's 420 somewhere.
I
So,
didn't see that. I dig that.
yeah. Banjo drew that for me. So,
Damn.
we had our kitchen refinished.
Uh-huh.
And I had painted the inside of the cupboard with that magnetic paint so
Oh,
she could put
yep.
Post-it notes up there.
Yep.
And then I brought it out here, and then I painted it with chalk paint.
Oh yeah.
And so now she can draw on it and make us little signs out here in my outdoor kitchen.
Cute.
It is, isn't it?
You got a nice backyard.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
But back to Joe at my local
Yes.
dispensary.
Joe.
He,
What's
Hello,
up, Joe? Hi,
he
Joe.
was nice enough to sell me moonrocks.
Ooh,
Let's try.
what are moonrocks?
Are we trying that today?
Yes, absolutely. That's why we're here today. I mean,
To the moon!
we may be already high, which is why we need to go higher all the way to the moon with
Let's go.
moonrocks. Now, for those of you who don't know, moonrocks, this one is Slow Cured 20 is the brand. Hand trimmed cannabis. Yeah, which aren't they all hand trimmed?
I like to be hand trimmed.
But they come wrapped in this wax paper. And what it is, it's a piece of that popcorn or flour, like the smaller bud, and they roll it around in that resin or wax that they make. And then they roll it around in that keef that we've talked about, which is those crystals, that white crystals.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
No, he's dead.
Keith
Rest in
Richards.
peace, Toby
Yeah,
Keith.
rest in
Keith,
peace.
Keith Richards.
Now, if you look at these, they're like a very dark gray, very
Doesn't have a speech
sticky.
impediment. Toby Keith.
Keith.
It's less sticky because of the keef on it,
You
but
will after you smoke the Keith.
after you touch it, it's like coming off of your fingers. Like, what do you think of that?
I don't like
Now,
to come in my fingers.
the big nugget, like it's a good size of a popcorn. I think I might have smoked some of that, but it's by the.
What do you do? Try to shave it off this little bud nugget into a bowl?
I
on
don't
weed?
know. It's so thick that and that resin, you really got to get it hot. I just like to put a little bit in a bowl in my water pipe which is what we're going to try here today. Now, because it's so thick, you can get several pulls off of it. It's not like flour where you smoke it, it burns up, and then it's gone. This, it's got that
Thicker it
resin.
is, the more pulls you get.
So,
Yeah.
what are you smoking?
I'm going to put it in my, as Dick calls it, the sex toy. I don't know why, but it was from the shopping mall. It's a rubber can topper.
I think I was high when I saw it.
You were high?
One time.
One time? That's random.
That time.
That time. But it goes on an ordinary pop can, and then it has a glass or crystal tube that slides down in there. So you add water in the bottom, put the tube in there, and then you set a bowl on top, and it's got a straw that you can suck out of. So it's basically a rubber, dishwasher safe,
And that's what you were cleaning.
homemade
when I
water
got
pipe.
Here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah, so that was the glass pipe. I wanted it fresh and clean for you. It's got fresh water. It's in a Mountain Dew can. Now, if you go to our website at
Dickanddank.com.
dickanddank.com, A-N-D, you have a picture. I put a picture of my cabinet, Dick's special cabinet or whatever up there. So you can say, I keep it in the garage, keeps the odor out of the house, and then I can lock it from the kids. But
I mean, Dank's special cabinet.
Dank's special cabinet. I put our sticker on there, so it's Dick and Dank's. It's for the show. But anyway, it's out here, ready to go. That's where I do all my cleaning, keeps paper towels, all my torches. But anyway, get a look at the tool. You'll see it in there. It's in a Mountain Dew can, like a rubber top. And you got to get it hot. So I got a nice torch I bought on Amazon. I guess I'll go first. Get
All
it
right,
hot
you go
for
first.
you guys.
I got to reply to Pickle.
That's a nice hit. Is it burning anything? Oh no, probably needs hit every time.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. You might have to light it every time, but got a little fuel on that one, I think.
Oh, you got a little butane in there?
Yeah.
Jesus, how do you pull that? Oh, you got to pull the lid?
No, it's just right here. It's a little stuck there. Like that. But it's magnetic. It's two-piece, so be careful. Grab it by the seam if you don't want to split it. Oh. Should be. That's hot. I think guy on the couch got a good one.
What the fuck?
Hey, my shorts.
Why are your fucking shorts up so high?
I'm trying to get some sun, man.
Last time he's in all red.
He's fucking making fun of us for gay porn, and he's got his shorts hiked up. His fucking nuts are hanging out.
You dropped a nut, bro.
Dude, I think I sucked in a bunch of fuel, too. God, unless that's what moonrocks taste like.
Well, let's see. You try and hit it while it's no butane.
Or maybe you just use a regular lighter.
Maybe you just inhaled butane.
I think so. So, Dick and Dank listeners, if you want to know what a buzz is on butane, listen up the next few minutes.
It did taste like, maybe it's just what this moon,
I don't know, that tastes...
it just says moon rocks. Usually, oh wait, it does have a,
Oh, it's diesel flavored.
it is.
Oh.
Wonka bars. Did that taste like Wonka
No,
bars?
if Wonka bars taste like butane.
I think where'd that butane go? I think I do need the butane.
Let me get a less strong butane.
All right.
Because that one's pretty strong.
That was.
Or maybe it's just fucking moon rocks. Who knows?
Definitely had a taste. Oh man, now the sun's coming out. What's your plans today there, Dick?
Oh, it might be going now.
Dick's busy right now.
At least his dick's not busy.
Nice pull. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of fucking
Butane.
Butane
No, there's a
taste
little bit-
or
yeah.
Weird flavor to it.
weird flavor to it.
It's burning.
That one tastes like fucking diesel.
It's diesel flavored moon rocks. Who wouldn't want that?
Unless butane came out of it. I think it got charred. We're tasting that char.
Oh. I don't know. It tastes like I'm fucking fueling the combine up and on a windy
Well,
windy,
that was different there.
windy day.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just moon rocks.
As I'm trying to suck in, I was like, oh, good. Like, maybe not. Ah, shit.
It's got a taste.
Oh fuck.
It's been a while since I've had moonrocks, but they're not always in stock.
My podcast is going to be butane discussions. That Rick and Rank.
Rick and Rank. As heard about on Dick and Dank.
Yes, Rick and Rank.
.com.
Butane
Well, I guess they know
discussions.
that because if they're here, it's about the only way they can find it. It's through our website. SoundCloud.
Your backyard has like a Oriental feel to it.
It does. It does.
Or
When did she get
Asian,
here?
Oriental.
You can't say that anymore.
What am I supposed to say?
Asian?
I feel like I'm in Japan.
It kind of has that feel.
Are those? Is that a
Makes
Japanese?
You feel like it's Japanese.
Well, you got-
What?
that's
It
a
is
Japanese-
a Japanese maple. All
and
right.
those look like similar.
Yep.
I
And
forget
then
what
you got a
those are
waterfall. You know, you see like.
called. I
on the
always
movies
like the
and
water
stuff.
feature.
I dig the water feature too, but like you see in the
You get
movies,
stoned out here, listen to that.
dude. This
Then I
is.
meditate.
I dig it.
I'm hungry.
I still haven't meditated with.
Can
the
I
thing
eat
you
your
sent
cookie
me.
because I'm hungry?
Yeah, eat it.
That'd be dangerous. Oh, you do what you want.
I do what I
I'm
want.
just saying.
Only if you eat the whole thing though.
Okay.
Okay. That was really hard to get you to do that. Okay.
Wait, all right. What was the THC of it?
205.
205?
Oh, no. That milligrams was 205.
205 milligrams.
205 milligrams on that one.
Do you
My
eat
next one will be 180 to 190.
Do you eat them one by yourself?
Yeah. All the time.
All right.
Every night I eat one.
But then you go to sleep.
Sometimes.
I might have to function this afternoon.
Sometimes.
Be right back.
Oh no, I eat one. I do. I've done that before on the weekends. Oh yeah, that's not a big deal. You'll be fine.
Come on, here I go.
What do you got? What do you gotta do tonight?
trust
You
you.
gotta go like you gotta pick a kid up or anything?
No, he's got a permit. He drives me.
Oh, well, then you're good.
I know, that's what I say. That's still smoking. You want to hit it again? Now I'm eating your cookie.
I feel like I'm in a Beastie Boys song. Smoke it now. Hit it.
Cookie is fucking delicious, dude. You made these? I don't even taste weed or nothing. Because it's in the butter.
Yeah, I think that the more you keep I think the higher the temperature you keep that butter, yet not boiling for a longer period of time, within reason probably, I think the better.
Now,
So
you're
that
gonna
would have
get
been
this tested, or you can. No, only the flour gets tested, not the butter.
well. I mean, you could test the butter if you want. I don't know if they. I think the way they figure it out is they just know the milligrams of the how many the percentage of THC per ounce or however many ounces they're using to make a batch of butter. So then they use the multiple, the math and figure it out and all that bullshit. I'm guessing that's how they do it.
Why are you always guessing?
Cause I
Come
don't
with some
fucking-
facts. Do
'cause I
your
don't-
homework.
dude. I don't fucking know. Like I'm a new old stoner.
Well, as we say, like my saying is fuck around and find out. So I just, you're just gonna fuck around and see what happens. So I just ate your cookie. I have no clue if you're good at that
You ate
shit
the
or
whole thing?
not. But yeah,
We're gonna find if he's climbing the outside of the house wall.
we'll find out.
Oh, and
Yeah.
are
on the
they-
next episode.
Are they sativa based? Are you into? I know I asked you this before.
I had indica, hybrid, and sativa, and I don't remember which one I
So
did.
we
I
just
guess
call it
I'll
a-
find out.
I guess
You'll
you just-
find out.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. I think we've talked about this. I'm not huge on. I don't know that I believe it really matters.
Right.
Maybe it matters
No,
for some people,
I
but at
agree.
least for me, I don't know that it
He says
matters.
the same thing.
In edibles.
I say I don't realize the difference.
You say
You
that.
say I'm
you
not-
say that. But
In
when we go
edibles?
to the dispensary, why do you say you want a hybrid and an indica?
well,
'Cause I
wait,
might
we're
already
talking
have
about
another one at home.
But if there's no difference, what's the matter?
we're talking about different things, aren't we? Or are you talk or am I talking about? I'm talking about edible wise. Like they say,
He's
that-
talking indica and sativa.
right? But what I'm saying is when you buy edibles, you can buy sativa edibles. You can buy
So
hybrid.
those you
edibles.
can't tell the difference.
That I can't tell the difference. Now, some people say they can. I don't know. I don't.
Do you know why I won't be able to tell the difference?
Because you eat a lot of it,
No.
and I don't know what's in it, and you just ate my whole cookie.
Yeah, well, all right. I lost track of whatever you just said. But I'm already high on flour anyway, so I'm not really going to know when it kicks in or not. But when it happens, fucking edibles take so damn long, I forget that I took it anyway. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Mm-hmm. somebody has to say, hey, you took an edible. So I hope you're around in a couple hours and says, hey, by the way,
Well, we'll message you later to remind you.
make sure I'm still not on. I'm not on the moon.
I can't wait till I get the polo, till we get the polos later from guy on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking stoned. I just can't stop eating.
So maybe some people
We
don't
got
know,
one from him like that.
Maybe some
That's
don't
what I'm
know
saying.
what a Marco Polo is, but because there's people I've talked to that don't know what I'm talking about. But it's a video chat you can do. There.
We did that on the first episode we talked about because that's how we met.
Okay.
Because I didn't know who he was, but we did find out we were at the Friendsgiving.
Yes. Well, it's not
and I
how,
didn't
that's
know
not
you
how
then.
we met, but that's how we got to know each other.
Right. Yeah, we met at high school wrestling event. Both our sons wrestle. But then we talked about weed on the way to the restaurant after it, and we're like, what the fuck? And then I told him about Marco. Well, he started messaging me on Facebook Messenger. I'm like, God, that's a pain in the ass. 'Cause I just got on Facebook like the week before. And so I had to like log into Facebook and find the messenger, and I didn't like it. I said, hey, do you know about Marco Polo? Because then we can just video chat.
It's quick.
And he's like, you know what? I'll try it because he liked it because he can have it in the tractor when he's working in the field. And then he can just send messages. And then we did that, and fuck. I couldn't even tell you how many messages back and forth.
Hundreds.
Like on a good day when we're messaging, it's like that every day almost.
Well, I'm pretty short on mine.
You are.
I'm not a big.
That's why I saved them. That's why if you listen to episode 2 or whatever it is, whenever we talk about dabs, you'll hear him in the background because those are from those polos that I saved.
Well, and you have a real job that you have to go to and punch in.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. He and I don't have a real job
Right.
where we have to punch in.
You sell shit and I work from home.
Right.
Well, like I said, I work a odd shift too. So when I'm getting your guys' Marco Polos, I can't
Oh.
really Marco back because you guys might be in bed.
Right.
Well,
Well, you
okay.
can.
Well,
Dude, it doesn't matter.
Or just
Go
get it in
ahead.
the morning. That's what's nice. I mean, the message goes off. It just goes
Oh.
ding one. That's still smoking.
Is it?
I think
I don't know.
it's like charred though. It's like almost like
Like a resin.
what do you call it? Incense. Like when
Oh,
you
yeah.
burn incense, it just kind of sits
Maybe
there
that's what
smoldering.
you bought because it tastes fucking funny.
Maybe.
Try smoking incense.
Well, I didn't buy it in a parking lot.
Incense discussions on Dick and Dank.
This is
What happens if you
happens.
smoke incense?
This is your life on drugs, kids. What if
It's
you-
got that taste. Unless fuel came out of the lighter somehow. I doubt that.
Does
It would have
say
burned
what-
off.
What kind is it?
It was not diesel.
Oh.
There is a diesel weed, which is good.
Right.
Durban diesel is a good one.
Hey,
Ew.
Apro bar?
but I agree, Dick. It has a Oriental feel out here. Very Oriental.
You don't say Oriental.
What's your respect
can't
to?
say.
I don't know. I just don't talk about it.
That's what I don't. It sucks.
It's
though.
Asian.
We do have,
From
you have to
Asia.
watch what you got to be politically.
Well, because
correct.
each one's a different country. There's
Can you say?
He's gonna try to edit all that shit out because he's clapping at Big Red.
Yeah.
right.
Can you say Japanese? Can I say the word Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you're from Japan.
I'm not.
No. But if somebody is from Japan, you can say Japanese. You're from America.
Can I
you're
say
American.
your porch out here has a Japanese feel?
Yes.
Or is that racist?
No,
for
you
some
can
reason?
say
Oh,
that.
that was much better.
Tasting better now?
I don't know what I can and can't say.
Yeah, you can say that.
Either
I
way-
don't know why Orient is. I just don't think you're. I think it generalizes the country, and there should be more
Oh,
specific because
That
there's
was
the
a
Philippines,
way
there's
better
Thailand.
moon rock hit.
Oh, let's try
To
it.
the fucking moon.
Are you laughing at me?
Yeah, that
Dick's
was
there.
good.
There was a moon landing. Dick just hit it. Mm-hmm. Dick's there.
I hit bottom. Or
Because now
top.
there's a stupid show out about the fake moon.
Yep. I think you're just getting used to the taste. I think
Oh,
it's still
okay.
there.
Oh. Your neighbors are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
She can smell what we're talking about.
You can smell what the rock's cooking.
This is why we do this inside, I guess, for the neighbor. But you know what? I'm on my property.
I think that's just the taste of the keef and the resin or whatever.
Because I cleaned the bowl before we started,
Dude,
didn't
if-
I tried to put it out with my finger.
I don't think you want to.
Oh, you want to keep it alive?
Maybe not. I don't know. Well, it probably is staying alive because of the resin.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it put it out?
No, that's the. If it gets hot enough, it'll.
It's like smoldering. I think the
Because we
resin-
got it too hot?
Well, I don't know if we got it too hot. But
I think we just smoked the rest
I'll
of it.
keep
Because it
hitting
was a
it.
small
I'll
nugget.
keep
I think
hitting
we
it.
just pass it
good.
around till she's gone. Don't be a gawk.
Don't be a gawk.
Don't be a gawk. If we're going to make gawk butter. The peer pressure.
I think the taste is better.
Tell us if the taste is better. Get a good strong one. Get a good flavor.
It's got a taste.
You just got dicked by Dick.
It's like the first time he sucked a dick. It's got a taste.
It's got a taste.
It's just skin.
It's got a taste.
How's that joke?
And what is that taste?
I don't know. I'm trying to. What's it? How's the joke? Like, something about a guy's in a bar doing a whole bunch of fucking shots, and something about if fucking 5 shots of tequila doesn't get the taste out of your mouth, not the 7th won't, or I can't remember. I'm
And
too
you know from
stoned.
experience?
No, I don't know from experience. I'm
So
happy.
you know from experience.
I'm good.
What does Dick
No
taste
more.
like?
Not there's anything wrong with that. Just not our personal
Right.
experience.
Some people don't like chocolate. Some people don't like peanut butter. Some people are allergic to nuts.
Right. I'm allergic to nuts.
Lesbians are too.
Yep. I mean, in that aspect, I'm allergic to nuts. But I like peanut butter.
I prefer taco to sausage.
Oh,
Name that movie.
oh, I have no idea.
Porkies or something?
No, man.
What is
It's
it?
an Adam Sandler movie.
What was it again?
Really?
I prefer taco to sausage. She says I prefer sausage to taco.
Grown Ups?
No.
Happy Gilmore? I don't know. Just tell us.
Something related to me. 50 First Dates.
Oh, I love that movie. I remember that.
Because he works at the aquarium,
Yeah.
and the lady that helps him with the sea lions or whatever. Yeah, I
Is
don't
she
know
a
what they're talking
lesbian?
about. Yeah, because they think she's a lesbian because she
Okay.
looks like a guy.
Oh,
She's like, I
is she
prefer
like-
sausage to taco.
Is she like Russian or something?
Yeah, something
Oh,
like that.
yeah. I remember that now. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
She's like, I prefer sausage to taco. I like that phrase. I stole it.
That's a good one.
That's
a good movie.
I've only seen it once.
Something.
Well,
It's always on a lot.
I saw it a lot, but I forgot. So I watched it again.
Yeah, and again.
Yep.
And again.
Wait, what?
Oh. That's a great movie. Yeah.
Yep.
You've seen it before.
She watches that same game over and over. I'm not quite as bad as that. It's not everything every night, but everything recent, it's gone in 10
Well, I
minutes.
thought it was weird when I showed up today and I had to introduce myself to you.
Well, I still don't know who
You're like,
you
"Nice-
are and why you're here.
nice to
but
meet you.
I
Nice to
just,
meet you." I'm
I
like,
just
"We-"
thought you smelt the wonderful aroma and sat
This
down.
guy
on the
shows
couch.
up all the time. Every time I start smoking weed, this fucking guy shows up.
Right, that's why
I
you're
don't know
guy on
who
the
he is.
couch.
Yeah, I'd call him by his name, but I don't fucking know.
He's just the guy on the couch.
He was about here on my Japanese porch.
Right.
When
He
I got
smelled
here.
the weed. He just appeared. There he is. Hey, guy. How you doing?
It is very Vietnamese out here.
Oh my gosh. Now, being me, because I'm Dank, what specifically makes you feel Vietnamese?
That little corner with the pond that we're hearing,
Uh-huh.
just that. There's a weird Vietnamese red thing on the side of your house.
You think that's
I don't know what it is. Look at it. Dick, what do you think? I mean, it's something that you would, if you seen that in Vietnam, you wouldn't think twice.
I think I'm high.
All the growth, a lot of
You know how old
greenery.
that is? She's painted it like I don't know how many times.
If you've seen that,
I can't
in
wait
A-
till
in
Banjo
Asia.
hears this.
If you've seen that in Asia somewhere, you wouldn't bat an eye. You'd be like, oh, that's supposed to be there.
yeah.
I wouldn't bat an eye anywhere.
Yeah. But also, if it was on a ceiling in some old saloon, I wouldn't
Right.
bat an eye either.
Exactly.
Truth.
But since it's red and hanging on the side
Yeah,
of the house.
it looks like metal ceiling kind of
Yeah.
artwork. I don't know.
Oh, with the little bells hanging.
The size of a card table.
Honestly, I hadn't thought about it being Asian out here until Dick brought it up, and now I'm going to keep talking about it.
Dick brought it up.
He did.
Why you bring your dick up? Dick. I don't get. I mean, that's a flamingo. That's not Philippines. There's a frog. Well, I guess frogs are everywhere. I don't know. Thicket. What do you think? I told you about Thicket. Now Thicket, how tall is he? About a 3-foot gnome to the hat.
Yeah.
He's living in the Kentucky forest. Under the Japanese maple, so I get the Asian feel, if you will. But Thicket, now, again, at the local shopping mall, I shop for paraphernalia, because while Banjo's out shopping for wherever the fuck it is she purses usually, I would look around in that store right next to Spencer's in the mall. What's it called? I don't remember. Anyway,
Hot Topic.
they had it looks like a thermos, like one of those Yeti cups, a stainless steel silver
Oh yeah.
thermos.
Yeah.
And in the bottom has a little glass bowl and a little tube, and then in the top, it pulls up, and you smoke from it, and then you put those pieces in the side. You fill it with water. It's a water pipe, but it looks like a little canister that you can travel with. Keep the water in there. It was really convenient. So I don't know. One day, this arrived by Banjo's mother for I think her birthday, and we didn't have a name for it, and so I took a picture with the Thicket, and so we named him Thicket.
Wow.
I dig him.
And now I broke Thicket, original Thicket. So
You broke him? How?
trying to clean them. It's a lot of glass pieces. Not this Thicket, the other Thicket.
Oh.
The real one that he got named after, the glass pipe that was very convenient. I broke it. I said, "Fuck." It was like $50. I didn't feel like buying a new one yet. So I travel and want to take it, and then I'll say, "Shit, I wish I had Thicket," and then I'll go buy one.
Yeah, that was a great story.
Was it?
Boy, it's peaceful out.
It is.
I feel like my math should be better just by being outside here. All right, that's the last crude joke.
You like stereotypes, I see.
I didn't say that.
do
You brought that up.
math.
You,
What?
I didn't mean it by that.
You
took
said
that,
it.
You took it that way.
Okay, fair enough.
Are you guys looking forward at all to like the Olympics that are on? I know me and Dank talked about that earlier. I don't get excited, but I like the Summer Olympics a little better than Winter
absolutely.
Olympics.
Yeah, we're watching them. There's some of the sports I like.
I like the track and field and some of the gymnastics. I won't lie. Dick,
Sorry. I'm trying to get a hold of, or I'm trying to respond to Pickle, and my texts keep saying they're not going through.
okay.
Yeah, so I haven't watched a whole lot of the Olympics.
Same.
We watched the opening ceremonies.
Okay.
Some of it was cool. Some of it was kind of head scratching. I was like,
Cheesy.
I don't, yeah,
I didn't see the opening.
yeah. There's a few things I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck. Anyway.
No, I like watching. Well, I'm not to be perv or nothing, but volleyball,
Oh yeah.
female preferably. I
Yeah.
did watch some male 2-on-2 today, beach volleyball.
That's cool.
But no, I like the track and field. Is fun. See fast people.
That's cool. I love watching the wrestling,
Okay.
but that doesn't start until I think it's August 5th.
Really?
Yeah. So, no, I like watching the wrestling in the Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
Winter Olympics, I mean, I like a lot of stuff too, but not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I'll watch a little bit of the winter stuff, but.
I enjoyed watching Snoop Dogg carry the torch.
Did he?
That motherfucker was so high.
He carried the torch.
Yes.
Why? Why
I
is he
have-
in the Olympic walk through shit?
Something about. I think they had
'Cause-
iconic people from different countries do it. Like, I don't think it was just athletes.
Okay.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Right.
I understand where
Right.
you're going, and I get it. Because that's kind of what I thought, too. But people pointed out that there's a lot of... They do a lot of icons from different countries.
Okay.
But...
Because I did see he was at. I watched a little bit of the NBA game
Uh-huh.
yesterday. USA versus Serbia.
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah,
was
yeah.
on the sidelines, and I'm like, oh, Snoop's there. Okay, whatever. I didn't realize he walked in the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
Carried the torch.
Yeah. He's had a big part of it.
Was the torch a big doobie that
Yes.
he was hitting?
It looks just like one.
Well, we
Did he
legal
act
there?
like he was hitting the torch?
In France?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, it's legal wherever he is, you know, but
Truth.
I don't know if it's illegal or
There's just
not.
a legal orb around him.
Right,
If you're
like,
near me, it's legal.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure that.
So then have him hang out the White House and have it federally legal soon.
Right. Oh, I'm sure. Well, hopefully they
With
get
Martha Stewart. You can bake a pie.
They got to get it federally legal in the next 2 months, or it's not going to happen for at least 4 years. Not getting political, just saying.
No, I get it.
Like,
I was
Whoever it
hoping-
is.
I was
Whoever it
hoping our
is.
president wouldn't matter. I was hoping it could
Right.
still get passed through Congress and then.
Right.
right.
But I don't know. I don't even know. I'm sick of politics. I don't
Oh,
even-
yeah, me too.
I don't like. I'll say it. I don't like either one of them.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
me either. No, they both suck. But maybe we talked about this before, but like for spring break, we took the boys to DC, and like
Sweet.
I was just like, and we did did everything in DC. We did a whole bunch of Revolutionary War,
Cool.
Civil War, a bunch of that
Yeah,
bullshit.
I love that stuff.
But I left DC angry, and
Right.
I left DC angry at not Trump, not Biden, both of them. If those people were still around, they would have hung them both by now.
Yeah.
They would not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. You know what I mean? So,
It's
and
bad.
it's just it just sucks because there's too many good people that get caught up in the rhetoric.
Yep.
You know, I'm just thankful that the three of us appear not to be those type of people.
Right.
Right.
You know, I
Well-
tend to once in a while I get fired up, but
Well, I'm one of those that blames the media.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
coming from a broadcasting degree and taking a class in news writing where I would for radio, like you can very easily pick out which facts and details that you want to put in there and
Right.
arrange them and exactly how you want the listener to
Yep.
hear it. So I can put my opinions in anything. Now, obviously they teach you to be as impartial and get all the facts of who, what, why, where, when without any specific connotations, but some people
not
aren't
like
that
that in
good.
the
But how did the media start getting so left? Like, has it always? I mean, I'm
Depends
pretty
which one
sure
you
it always
watch.
has been.
Do you watch them all? Because it depends which one you watch.
No,
you hear
but
whatever you want.
I mean, it's pretty.
I don't pay attention to any of it.
It's pretty well known. Most media is left.
yeah, I think.
And then you
most-
have Fox on the other side, for the most part.
Right.
You don't really have a very neutral. I mean, CNN is pretty far left. You know,
CNN has started to come back more center.
have they?
Yeah, I'm not trying to pretend
No.
that they're not left leaning.
No.
But they have appeared to be, and maybe that's because I watch CNN and I seem to lean a little bit. You know, I'm not real left. I'm just a bit left
Yeah.
center. You know.
Yep.
But so maybe that's because I want them to be, but I do believe they've become a little bit better.
Okay.
But they're still. Not.
But when Trump got shot, it was over, you know. And him
Right.
leaving with fists in the air,
Yep.
I'm like, and Biden was still in it.
Yep.
I'm like, yep, he's gonna win,
Yep.
unless Biden drops out and they find somebody better than Harris. Nope.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
no,
gonna
I
be
agree.
rough. I don't know who to vote for. Like the last time I voted for a third party person, I didn't even know their name till I went in
Right.
to the ballot, and I'm like, oh, this person, sure.
Yep.
I'm more independent. I grew up more left probably, and as I've gotten older, I've come more right. But
Right.
I'm strictly right down the middle.
Yep.
I have views on both sides,
Yep. I agree.
and I don't know. I wish,
And I think I think number one, that's the most part of that's the majority of the country
yeah,
is right down the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't even. Maybe you could say leans left and leans right, but I think, truth be told, I think it's left on this issue, right on this issue.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for
It's
sure.
more
Yeah.
Pick your
issue
issue.
based than what people think it is, but that's
And you can't vote that way, and that's what's unfortunate.
but
right. And our country is so big and so diverse and getting more every year that I think the only way to govern is right down the center.
now, I don't know if they still have it, but I took it, gosh, this was years ago, so they have something better, I'm sure. But it's a quiz that asks you all kinds of political questions, like just individually how you feel. And then when you're done, it says,
tells you.
this candidate aligns
With your
most
thought.
closely with everything you believe in. I was like, oh.
Yep.
So that made that a lot easier. But
Sure.
for me, I was like, I don't trust politicians. I don't trust they're going to do what they say. They can't anyway because they're trying to please everybody else. I don't trust the process, and I hate it all. So
But
I
really,
just ignore it.
if you do look at it, when the voting is done, normally, you know, there's the popular vote, and then the electoral college. It's close. So that
Yeah.
tells you everything is kind of right down the center.
And I think everything is working when it does that.
Because sometimes you'll win the popular vote, but not the electoral, which
Right.
is weird.
Which,
That's
yeah, I
a
don't agree
different
with that
tangent.
process, but-
Right.
Nobody likes the electoral college, but it's like the fairest, easiest
I love
way
it.
to
I'm
do
a
it.
big fan of
Are
it.
you?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it.
I mean, I get the
anymore.
reason for it, but I guess if you just went general population, but then you have central,
Right.
it's
It's
like
a-
cities that can dominate that
Right.
view and
You're
sway
gonna
the
have
votes. but-
L.A., New York, and Chicago and Miami.
and we just can't rural,
No, it
have
makes
enough
sense.
people to vote to change that.
Right.
But they've been doing this for years. I mean, that's the way they've been.
but if
doing
they
it.
all did individually, city and country, regardless,
'Cause that one
and it's
year,
just one vote for everything, I think it would make a
because the
bigger
one year
difference.
Al Gore had more votes than George Bush.
Yep.
And lost it.
The problem is it's so crooked at that point.
Right.
And then there's so many places to count. There's no way you can make sure that that was on the up and up until it's electronic at your house or something. Well, then don't even know. People hack shit.
Yeah, right. Like
I don't trust nothing.
The Russians.
Right.
Whatever. Or
They're gonna
somebody
have to
tells you they
the
did.
Chinese.
They're gonna have to
hack
split
us.
the country into regions. The country's so big.
So then that brings me to my topic I always like to discuss. What movie that takes place in the future is closest to what we're actually going to be.
Oh fuck!
You
I don't
start
know.
dividing into sections. You saw Divergent.
Oh yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
have-
of
So
when
is
you
it
said
something like that?
That's what I thought.
Or
of.
is it, do you go to the Matrix? Everything's solar, robots take over, and
I think Back to the Future too.
there you
Michael
go.
J. Fox.
Oh,
I mean,
the
it
one
said
where
Cubs win, and that.
the one where
Yeah,
they're
but
so
we don't
far in the
have
future they got
flying
flying
cars
cars.
and-
Yeah, but
shit.
he had the hoverboard, and that's a thing now. They showed how much stuff actually
Yeah, no,
in
I
that
did.
movie
Yeah, absolutely.
was pretty close to happening.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, the shoes the boots at one point in time
Yeah.
had that
Yeah.
was a thing. Yeah, you're right.
Which now I have my golf shoes. You hit a button, it laces them. So I guarantee you, there's a robotic one. You hit a button, it'll cinch them up for you.
You know, there's someone we know here who works in the medical field. I don't know her that well, but I heard she's never seen any of the Back to the Futures
What?
or Indiana Jones.
What?
We can talk on
Live in
there.
a cave?
Well, they do, actually.
Well, there you go.
I forgot about.
there
I
you
forgot about that. I forgot about that part. No, really, but that's weird.
That is weird.
How can you be in your 40s and never seen Back to the Futures
It's-
or Indiana Jones?
It's all your upbringing. You know, if you grew up in a house, because I had weird neighbors
I think
growing up in the country.
the other one also was Goonies. Had never seen Goonies.
But if they don't watch TV, they don't watch movies. You grow up in a house. Some kids didn't even have TVs.
I didn't watch a lot of shit growing up in the 80s
I only had
on
2
the farm.
channels, so I didn't see a lot of
I
stuff.
failed
yeah.
to mention she is Japanese and has to do her studies all the time. So that's why. That's why I forgot to mention that part.
Are you into Asians today?
Is that real or you're just being
No, the Asian part was a joke.
Okay, okay.
But the first part was
Allegedly.
real. Was not a
Allegedly.
wasn't a long joke to get
Right.
there.
Oh god, speaking of Asians, have you seen the I don't know if it's TikTok or whatever,
They
but
could go anywhere.
but it's no. It's some Asian dude like impersonating a white guy.
Uh-huh.
And so like how people make
You know,
their
round
eyes-
eye?
Yeah. So he makes his eyes bigger. Oh my god, it's so funny.
okay, I'll use my credit card.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
If I find it again, I'll have to. Usually I'm high and scrolling at night.
I always
Send
like
it.
I like that guy that's emotional damage. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. He's talking about Asian mothers and
Everything like weird.
oh yeah.
Emotional damage.
He said that in my house that the kids, when it was time for a spanking, your dad would make you go get a stick for me to beat you with. And stupid kid, he comes back with a tiny stick. The little sticks are whips.
Oh yeah.
So whipping them.
They
with
almost
it.
hurt worse.
Up here they call it a switch. I believe.
Emotional damage. It's just funny.
Which we had to go get our belt.
Gosh, it
From,
is hot out here.
from,
I see why you're shirtless.
Yes, my father would make us go get his belt, and I would get the little elastic one,
Yeah.
which wasn't as painful.
Yeah.
Walk it back out, knowing I had to drop my drawers, and then he'd say wrong belt, get the leather one.
Ooh.
And that, you knew that was happening every
Sure.
time. That'll
You're
get
just
you.
stalling.
Yeah, hoping he would just allow the elastic belt to be used.
I always had the wooden spoon.
I had that too. Fly swatter.
I don't understand how I always get to be friends with these fucking psychos that are so organized in their refrigerators and shit.
Oh, I know it.
Like,
Because you're not. And so you associate with people opposites attract.
yeah, but I the amount of psychos that I'm friends with that do that shit.
My fridge looks like
So
shit.
maybe it's
Mine
you.
too.
Maybe it's
my
you.
garage.
No, I mean
But do you know my wife has said
Your fridge looks like what?
that I need to do my fridge more like Dank's fridge and how organized it is.
which
'Cause
is
I just
probably
throw a
a little
12-pack.
fair. We all should be a little bit better at that.
Well,
I just think you're fucking psychopaths.
in my defense, it's my beer fridge right next to my outdoor kitchen, right? And so we have our regular fridge inside, so it's mostly beverages. And I was tired of a few cans of this and a few cans of that and moving shit around. So on Amazon, they have these racks that you load a 12-pack in and it holds them and it just kind of rolls through. And I can keep a warm pack on the side. And she's always buying it, and she buys it, I fill it. So I'm like her little stock boy. First in, first out kind of thing.
I mean, I get it, but I don't.
I guess I'm organized.
People are just fucking psychos.
You saw my special tool cabinet. I keep that organized. It's a little dirty right now, but
I gotta get closer.
I like to be able to find shit because I can't remember where I put it, so I have to put shit back
Why
where
do
it
you
goes.
fucking blame everything on your brain injury?
Because it's
I
there.
don't even think. Was he even really in an accident?
He
Was this
was.
some
I got the
bullshit?
scar
He's
to
probably-
prove it right
He's probably
there.
just.
No.
He's making this shit up.
He was, but he milks it a little bit.
All right.
He's like
You live inside here and tell me I'm milking it.
He's
He
like
milks it
one of
when
the,
he needs to.
He's like one of those girls. He's like one of those people that like fucking claims they have cancer, so they get a bunch of money. That's yeah. He didn't.
Ouch.
And not pickle. Banjo's in on it. God damn it.
Ouch.
You know. Fucking
You're fucking with Pickle and Banjo? How did that happen? Why wasn't I invited?
I don't know, but I like how we're moving away from gay porn into pickle and banjo porn.
Yeah, but if the two of them there with you, it's still kind of gay porn. You're just going the other direction.
Okay, you win that one. I got nothing.
You stalled. You're like,
No, I had to think it over in my head, and I was, oh yeah. I mean, technically, you're right.
it's just you're invited to
Right,
watch.
right, right.
baby.
It's just like it's just not me being the gay one.
Right.
I got you.
Still gay porn. All right, let me ask you this.
All right.
Moonrocks.
Okay.
Yay or nay? How do you feel about them? Other than this one, I don't know if it was the way we lit it with the torch, if it was this specific brand. I've had Moonrocks. They don't usually taste like butane, so it could have been the lighter. Because that was a very strong lighter. I was just trying to get it hot.
It's got to be like the resin just burns. It's like a resin.
Yeah.
You know, it just we got it hot and it just burned, smoldered.
So
Can people ask questions on this website?
Yeah, they can.
There you go. Maybe somebody knows.
They can send
a
a
little
chat
more
right
than
to you.
us.
right. Yeah,
Go
go
ahead
down to the
there.
chat box. Good idea.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah. So when you've smoked them before, do they burn away, or do they all just kind of smolder down into a black little
You're
nug,
asking.
and you're like, this
you're
is
asking a stoner with a brain injury, if he can remember.
allegedly. He just got done with his alleged.
I don't
brain
remember.
injury.
Well, again, it has been a while since I bought Moonrocks. They're not always in stock, so when I see them, like, ooh. And I can't remember, they might have been on sale. Something was on sale. Oh, no, the other flower I bought was on sale. So it was buy 2 8s, and you get a free pre-roll. So thank you, Joe, at my favorite local dispensary. Told me about that. It's like, well, yeah, I want to do that.
Right.
Why not get a free pre-roll?
Right.
That now I know how to properly set up, thanks to Mr. Dick,
That's right.
and it smoked quite nicely.
I'm going to.
This says it's the Moonrocks are 45.9% THC.
I'm going to need to ruminate on this, and I'm going to have to try it again, and before I can formulate an accurate opinion.
Well, I got a whole nother rock in here.
Well, I know
We'll have to do another podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I
I'm
can't do
high.
this one.
You're asking.
How high are you?
High. But I don't know if that's the Moonrocks or the butane in it.
I've never gotten high off of
high,
butane,
high.
so I don't know what that's like.
Well, I like it. If that's
You've gotten
what it
high
is.
off of butane before?
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago.
Before that, to compare is what I'm saying.
No!
So now you can add to your.
I think you tasted butane. You don't know what got you high.
Butane, check off the list of weird drugs done.
Oh, next time mushrooms.
Yeah.
He said he hasn't done heroin yet. Let's
won't.
not go there.
Don't say yet. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I think it's safe
No,
to
let's
say.
not go
we're
there.
gonna have to-
I'm good there.
Yeah, I don't want to do the heroin.
That's one step too far.
Yeah, I like.
I was going to ask you guys what before we wrap things up here. I'd like this maybe for another discussion too. But when you guys get high like this, like what music? What's like what's your go-to? Like if you just want to chill, or if you maybe you want to do something in the garage, and like you crank it up. I mean, do you like? I don't know. What do you guys like? Like, all I know from you, Dick, is you played some Sturgill Simpson one day. I like Sturgill.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's your genre that you like.
That is my genre that I like.
I don't see you as a huge rap fan. I mean,
Believe it
maybe,
or not.
maybe recently now you've gotten into that.
I'm digging the more old school hip hop, Biggie Smalls,
Okay.
Tupac, that
I
type
got
of
you.
stuff.
Yep.
Eminem, still
Yeah.
like him too, but no, I mean I don't listen to that a lot. Beastie Boys.
I like that.
I find myself listening to Jason Isbell.
Okay, I like him.
Yep.
He's a good singer,
Yep.
great guitar player.
Yep.
Drive-by Truckers, right?
Yeah.
he was with them.
I think Drive-By Truckers and Trampled by Turtles too. I think.
Okay.
No, maybe. Yeah, I think that's.
Maybe that's his new he was with Drive-By Truckers. That's where he got his start. Now he was solo or has a backing band named
Yeah, fuck,
something.
now I can't remember. Yeah,
But he's
maybe
good.
we're both right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I when I'm packing a joint, like if I smoke a joint and I'm like I need another one, and I go and pack my second one, I'll put on Pink Floyd.
Okay. That's some huge, yeah,
Yeah.
stoner music. We'll call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It can put you in a trance.
I guess I don't have a go-to music that I listen to when I'm stoned.
Yeah.
I just
Listen.
enjoy the music
Yeah.
more.
But,
I get the songs better.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have said that because I wanted
I think
to
it
bring
depends
that
on
up
my mood.
for a discussion sometime. Is like, what do you guys prefer? I'm a huge music fan, and if it's just on, that's great. But I find myself zoning out if I play my favorite Pandora station or my YouTube favorites.
Yep.
I won't get shit done that I'm trying to do. I go into like a weird, just like get into the music and like, you
Right.
know, like that's awesome.
But you're also high too.
Maybe not.
Oh, so
I'm just
the
saying.
music will do
I have
that?
music on a lot. Like,
But the music
I'm
will
that
pull
way
you into
too.
that.
Yeah.
what now?
You saying just listening to the music will put you into
If-
away
if-
from work and
But you're right. If I am high though, too, yes, it'll kind of rabbit hole almost. you
Right.
know, And I won't get shit done. I'll be like, I find
But then
myself
I
just
got
keep
high.
listening to it,
Yeah.
or I'll be like, oh, I want to hear this song now, or whatever.
You keep looking at us. We're talking, and you keep fucking.
You
just
wanna
not
say-
saying
going back
shit.
and forth.
I mean, I know you're a huge
What's your-
old country
I'll
fan.
listen to
But you
to
like
just about
AC/DC?
anything.
I know you.
Said it depends on my mood, like
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
rock, classic country. Yeah, I'll listen to just about anything.
Yeah. I wanted to give a shout out to Q. He's not that crazy Q. Q is a trucker guy on Twitter that was going to check out our podcast.
Okay.
X.
Q.
X.
X?
I keep doing that.
But
yeah.
Q.
Q. His name's Q. Big black guy that drives semi. Fucking cool as shit. Long
Yeah.
dreads. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
Q
Anyway.
on
Yep.
X.
Yep.
Q. Okay, I'm
Is there a
getting-
handle
I'm
or
understanding
anything,
here.
or-
That's his. I think that's
Just
his
Q.
handle.
On
What is his Twitter?
It's got to be at something.
Not a BBW fan. I think he likes girls with some junk in the trunk.
Who doesn't?
Well, right. But I'm just saying, like, I think that's what his Twitter handle is referring
Okay.
to.
But
He's-
Q
he's
is his maybe trucker handle.
funny. Oh, I don't
Is
know.
that the CB handle?
That's his X handle.
Oh, okay. Actually.
But he's funny as shit. Anyway,
That's
Right
cool.
on.
yeah.
Hi, Q.
Hope you liked it.
Q.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
So you're mood dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find myself sometimes having to force myself out of a mood if I'm listening to music and high.
I'm usually
Right.
because there's so many things I like. I'd rather let anybody else pick
Oh, I
because
got
I'd rather hear whatever they're choosing because
Right.
it'd be something I didn't think of or is different or
Right.
whatever. And I'm more curious about what they like.
Right.
Not
yeah.
me. I like to hog it.
I know you do.
Just play my music.
I'm well aware, and that's why we get along because I'm like, well, whatever.
Right.
Because I like whatever you're listening to, and if you're happy, I'm happy. We're good.
Coulter Wall.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Neither.
You guys don't know who
Coulter
Coulter
Wall?
Wall? Oh, Coulter Wall is fucking awesome.
How have
oh,
I not? I thought I
hell
had
yeah.
my hand on the pulse of
No,
music.
no,
Is he
Coulter-
Well,
country
if
rock?
you can
What
get Coulter Wall to message us on our website, we will play him in the background of our
he
next
has to be
podcast.
country with a name like that. Of
He
some
is.
Sort.
He's
Newer-
like he's country. He sings like old school country.
Okay.
And he's from up in I think the Alberta, Canada area.
All right.
General
Okay.
vicinity above Montana. Rancher.
Okay.
He's fucking awesome.
Pretty
and
cool.
like yeah, and fairly well known.
Okay.
He was supposed to do the Joe Rogan podcast apparently a couple years ago, but supposedly he was too busy calving and couldn't leave the ranch to come do the Joe Rogan, the biggest podcast in the
Right.
world. He's like, sorry, dude, I got cows having calves.
Right. Right.
You know.
That's crazy.
That's priority.
Yeah.
He's country. Sounds like country western like.
He sings sometimes with Tyler Childers.
Okay.
You guys like
I
Tyler Childers?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know him either.
What?
You-
I don't listen to a lot of music.
He would know the song. Couple.
I'm
of
sure
his
I'll know the songs, but I don't.
A lot of them were on TikTok.
Oh.
You'd know.
Yeah, I'll probably know him, but I don't go out listening to music and know anybody.
Oh
else.
yeah, you'll have to check. We'll have to introduce them to these guys. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty badass. Yeah,
All right.
pretty chill.
Well, otherwise you can message us anything you'd like us to talk about next time.
Yeah, I'd like to
or
see some
anything you'd like to
questions.
see us try.
Right.
So
Weed related, that is.
Right.
And so all 5 of you listening, one, should be
Wait,
able
we're
to send
three
us
of
a
us.
question.
There's 69.
Yeah,
people
us three, and you have a close family member.
Homeboys and girls of the podcast in the support group.
Gotcha.
He gives me a lot of listens because he fell asleep while listening to it and he had it on a loop. So I think he himself had listened to it like 54 times. So thank you
Yes.
very much. Obi-Wan,
What about Mama Linda?
Mama Linda. Thank you, Mama
We
Linda.
get this
I
question-
appreciate your
We
support.
get this comment from Mama Linda, and I'm like, I get this in the email. Like, this is a part of the problem. I set up the website initially, but I kind of turned it over to him because
Okay.
he's better with that stuff. And so, like, I'll get the questions. Well, he gets questions too, but like, I get them through my email, my work email, and I'm like, who in the fuck is this? And so, like, I'll screenshot it and send it to him, and he's busy, doing life, whatever. And if he doesn't get back to me in time, I'm stoned. So I'm like, okay,
You can answer it.
Yeah, so I answer it, and I'm like, thanks. Do we know you?
What was the
And then
question?
it's something about listening to the podcast, like the podcast.
Okay.
Proud of you boys. So I thought it was a mutual Mama Linda, maybe from the area or something that stumbled upon us.
Yeah.
Or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh no, it's Linda from the support group." And I'm like,
I
"Oh,
was talking about it in the support group, and then a couple of guys have, thank you very much for listening. We're trying to listen because a lot of them, they have the same things I do. The memory, they forget. And that's what I love about the support group is it's the one place where, you guys joke or whatever, and it is funny sometimes, but like they get it. Like I can try and explain to people what it's like, and nobody's gonna get it, but they get it.
Yep.
And no, each injury is different, each person's different. It affects everybody different, and weed helps me. And so I've been open about that on support groups. So and I'm not saying hey everybody has to try it, but it helps me. Again, it's different for everybody.
yep,
If you had a bad experience once, I say try it again. Don't give up the first time. Try an edible if you don't like smoking it, but there's plenty of different ways to try it.
yep,
Enjoy that, and it doesn't have to be that high, so you're out of control. Try the CBD.
yep." Understand it can be more of a mindset.
Absolutely.
So your mindset when you get stoned can be just as important as the weed, if not more.
Yeah.
So if the first time you tried it and you had a bad experience, maybe try to get in a better mindset.
Right.
Or maybe
very
weed's
true.
not for you.
Right.
So you
and it's not for everybody.
Right,
That's
right,
why I don't
right,
push it, but I'll offer it. I'll share it.
Yep.
I'll talk to you about it. I've had bad experiences. He's, a guy on the couch has been there. I threw up and was like stoned for like a while. Like I couldn't move, and everybody was concerned. Like,
edible
oh,
or
gosh.
smoking?
I was smoking. I'd been drinking, and then
okay.
and
But
then
you
had some
hadn't drank
tacos.
a lot.
I hadn't drank a lot.
It doesn't
but then,
take much.
And I was not as seasoned as I am now.
Yep.
And I took a hit of. You remember what it's called?
No way. Was it yours or the
no,
guy's place
it was
we were
the
at? Yeah.
neighbors.
Yep.
Anyway,
But you
I
weren't
took
as
it-
toleranced up as you are now.
No,
like-
absolutely not. And I was like, I couldn't move. I have a picture. It's my background on my personal.
Yeah. He got white. Got
Some
real
asshole
white.
took a
Real
picture
white
of you?
and sweaty.
And I'm just sitting like I
Just
don't
sitting
want to
there.
move. I'm just so comfortable. I don't want to move. I got up and threw up, and then I just sat back down. The dogs were eating it. I think they got drunk off my puke.
I was gonna get there. That was the best part of the story. Was the dogs were dogs cleaned it up.
So this is all of you.
Yeah.
Some of you people were here.
Yes.
It was at a friend's house that had an outside bar.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Not here, but it was there. So their dogs were getting drunk off my puke. But I couldn't move. It was like I could hear everything. They took a picture. All I could do was flip them off, and they're behind me like this, with their arms spread out, posing. Like all I could do was flip them off.
We were asking him questions, and he was like,
You fucking assholes.
I was like, just leave me
friends-
alone.
with friends like
I
you
just want to
assholes.
sit here. They're
Who needs
ruining my
enemies?
high.
Oh.
But clearly an indica, I'd say. But man, I did not want to move.
You were talking like those hill people that you see on TikTok, the
You
whites
say
or
so.
whatever. They can't talk. They're all inbred. You want to go to Walmart?
This what kind of TV are you
What the
watching?
hell are you talking about?
I got to show you guys that.
How high are you? Hill people, he says. Which there are, I'm sure.
sure?
They're probably
you
smoking
guys
weed
gotta-
and fucking with you.
There's a lot
No.
of grunting involved with this.
This
You
was-
sure, you sure it was
It's on
TikTok?
YouTube, and they did a documentary on it.
Sure it wasn't PornTube?
This,
Oh,
There's a
the
documentary.
something like the fabulous, something the whites of
yeah.
West Virginia or
Right.
something. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Coal miners.
Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Coal
But
miners.
this
kids or
one
something.
I mean, they're older now. They're brothers and
Matt?
sisters or husbands and what? Huh?
Was it over Matt? Is that what, or was it just because they were so?
No,
fucking
just inbred.
Oh, okay.
Up in the hills, like.
I
their
never
mom and
watched
dad
it. I just heard about it.
Their mom and dad were like brother and sister, and it's weird. And like they're in like 60s and 70s. And they don't talk.
All right,
And they're messed like what you would think.
Right.
That's what they are. Eyes crossed. Weird shit. No teeth, of
Is it like,
course.
it's like Nell?
Nell. Similar to Nell.
You watched, that was old. Jodie Foster. She's like raised in the woods and had her own language.
No, I never saw that.
And she's mute and
Yeah,
shit,
she's,
right?
I don't remember if she's mute or not, but she had her own language to communicate, but
I
yeah,
remember that. That's an older one. That's an older movie.
yeah, really old.
Wow.
Before Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
Was
that
it?
is.
I
Yeah,
think.
I never saw it. Then.
I don't know for sure about that.
Listeners?
We have them?
Oh, we don't.
I saw
can't
like
ask us a
5
question.
movies in the '80s.
They can, not a lot.
Fifth caller, if you call in with the right answer.
Yeah, caller number 5 right now wins anything I have within reach.
Caller number 69. I'll pack the next joint for you.
Woo! Sorry, your caller number, I have no way to take your call.
How many listens were we up to, though, like your last couple episodes?
Ooh, it was 14, no, it was like 200 and something.
Okay.
We're
275 or something.
Growing. Yeah, we're
That
growing.
ain't bad.
Yeah, we're growing.
Hey, hey.
But I don't remember.
Catching up on Instagram. Ooh, what's our
Here,
Instagram
let's look right
handles?
now. Let's see how fast I can do
We
that.
should give out our Instagram handles, right?
We have one?
Yeah. We both have one, you dork.
It's so hard
Well,
for
that
me.
brain injury really is bad.
It is, I tells you.
Man, maybe it's not alleged. Maybe you really did fuck your head up.
I had the picture up online.
I am
Where am I going?
dope discussions _dick on Instagram.
Oh, I was going to see our listeners.
We have,
Because I'm on SoundCloud.
we have 103 followers. And I think they're all real. Because I tried to delete the bots.
To our
Hopefully-
listener, to our website?
Yep. Oh, no, to our Instagram.
Okay. So if you go to our website, and because we're practicing, if you go to our website and subscribe, which I guess in normal terms you'd get the junk mail and shit, but all that does is go to me. Now, I don't know if, because we're using GoDaddy, I don't know if that sends add email with it. That I don't know. But otherwise it comes to me, and so if you're a subscriber, when I send out an email every time we have a new podcast, so I have a link to go listen and say, hey, latest episode,
Yep.
you know, guy on the couch does something stupid, you know. But, so if you subscribe, then I'll be able to send an email blast out and say, hey, latest episode with this. And then otherwise I don't really send out any emails.
So we want people to subscribe.
That would give us a better, true idea of people that want to listen to us.
Fair enough.
All right. Otherwise, send us any kind of communication to know anything, and that'll get us started in the right direction.
Are we wrapping things up? for
I
the
think
week?
so.
Okay. That was fun.
I'm digging a new Crocs too, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
So if Crocs,
Croc buddies,
if Crocs ever wanted to sponsor the podcast, we could.
Yeah.
get me a pair.
Yeah, we'd get Dick a pair.
Yep.
Or,
They better be
Dank
dank.
a pair.
I'm brand new to the Croc family.
A dank pair of Crocs for dank. I like it.
Yeah.
Roger that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, where's your guitar? How
Next-
the fuck are you gonna play a
next
jingle
time.
out?
Next time.
You're lucky I recorded it.
Next time.
He's gonna have to lay it back on top.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Lonely, are you feeling sad? There's a place that'll make you glad. Tell you stories that you wanna hear, like what snacks go with beer. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. DickandDank.com. 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 If you wanna laugh like eating snacks, that'll give you gas. You wanna go Dick and Dank, that's the show. DickandDank.com. Or something.
I like it.
You know?
Yeah, that's
recording?
perfect.